The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers, taking on last year's national champion, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blazers offense takes the field. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And the Blazers want to crank the tempo. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Kennesaw State 7, UAB 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Okay, ready?
They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Blazers in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They're working that left side. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Rush is on him, trying to make magic on the scramble. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds a crease at the 20. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it! Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's going to take off. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Running to Green. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And now on second down for this offense. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Here's the handoff. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect.
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got the tight end. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for us.
Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to throw on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Trying to set up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. Now improvising. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time it's complete. Nice move, creates some space. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Quarterback making adjustments. Quick strike complete. Oh, a sweet spin, and he's free. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Oh, they're after him. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. makes the grab. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Karapateas. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Blazers moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Leaves it with the back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Here comes the 2-point try. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Coming out with it, it's Karapateas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and the run. Look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Touchdown Blazers. And they take it in for 6 more points. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Cricket. Looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Finds his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. He might want another play. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. A first down run on the doorstep. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, Pollock. I'm running it again right here on the 1-yarder.
And I think you still got 2 plays. 3rd down, be physical. All you got to do is fall forward, get that 1 yard.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for...
Sneaks it in.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Karapateas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll start this drive going to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Owls. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Temple is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 18 over Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Blazers want to move quickly.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a...
Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on fourth. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on first down from the 28. Wide open downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. How about the zip this junior that ball to pick up the first down? Now we'll hang on here. Just calling a timeout. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Let's go.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Kennesaw State's offense comes on the field to open this game. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
He skates the pocket, refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit just before the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit. And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Runs through the defender.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Ball handed off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Now they call a run. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And then first down, right back to the running game. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Takes the handoff again. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. New center down to the offense. First and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassing.
Look out, off and running. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Good job dealing with the footing. The BAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. They'll try a pass here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off here. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And it's caught. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down in the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. He gets more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. With pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. One more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Now it's second down here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Canes will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Enough for the first, but still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Kennesaw State 28, Miami 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Collins.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Linebacker shifting around now. We'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Get some space around the 30. Touchdown, Canes. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's...
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that previous play. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. It's Gilbert. Gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so they lead the shootout now 35-31. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kennesaw State, 31.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Kennesaw State offense.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And the receivers got it. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Oh, no. Trapped in back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilbert. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's running out of time here. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The turn begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. On first down, it's play action. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. Looking to throw it again. Checks this down to the running back. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it with room to run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense now operating in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. This offense really clicking. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Kennesaw State, 39.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A short completion at the tight end.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And the coverage team ends it in and brings them down. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Snags the quick throw. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. 1st and goal. And the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wrapped down the middle. It's Collins. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Push down for the tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Across the 25, he's got room. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hicks. He's got his man across the middle. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the give off the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Give to the running back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Hicks. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Stanford.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Great. To start for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. To throw, it's Hicks. Bringing the heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They decide to trot out the kicker. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He breaks the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. The throw. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Owls.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Hicks. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He's looking to pass. Skips away from pressure. And you race it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown Owls. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get both points on the board before the break. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. He'll try to pop the draw. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hicks. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. Turning it on. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown Orange. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air, it's Hicks. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Hicks. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And some room to work. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels doesn't...
Brings into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Owls! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
And I tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hicks. Makes the catch. It's Lincoln. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. From the gun, running back gets to give. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The give to the back. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? Has to get there to move the sticks. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the route is on. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lincoln. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes his way for more. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hicks. Grab near the marker, it's Lincoln. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lincoln. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Syracuse has it in the red zone. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this 4th down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get, it's like stopping him on 4th down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Plows through the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Offense is stopped. Will be turnover on down.
Back to pass, it's Hicks. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Right on target this time. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. The run from the shotgun. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 18 over Stanford. And
we're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this